And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about that? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, big-time defender, and sends that one back.
Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Dort takes the three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Gobert. Good D by Holmgren.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them, but not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How has he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Back to Wallace. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Wiggins from outside. Randall grabs the board. Timberwolves trail. Now Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. Can they get it? Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Wow, well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. A wide open look here for Caruso. And that does it for the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front. They finish off the first quarter on a 9-1 run. From Target Center, back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Back to Wallace. Pass to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Over by Conley. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
3-on-3. In the corner, Wallace with it. Misses the three. Edwards drawing the double team. Here's McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 5. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander puts up a deep 3. Gobert pulls it in.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
At the top of the key, Williams. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. No good on that one. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Well, this is exactly where Rudy Gobert looks to score. The more dangerous he becomes, the closer he gets to the basket.
Nice shot by Wallace.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Inside, Randall. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Timberwolves trail by 3. It's to Gobert. Now here's Randall. Back to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. For 3, Edwards. No good. Still playing with the cold hand. Makes him just 1 for 8. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up. Doris, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Over in the corner, Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The 3 for DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And the call will be against Julius Randle. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Thunder making a change here. There's 1:54 left for the first half of basketball. It's stolen by Randall. To the inside. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Pass to Dort. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Well, on self-display by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Make some noise.
Oklahoma City leading by 5.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
For Oklahoma City, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. He's off on the first. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, Absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and frankly borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame and he fits in personality-wise.
DB, ever since winning the Most Improved Player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to McDaniels. Goes back up. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Holmgren. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Here's McDaniels. Off target at the rim. The Thunder leading by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. The long distance 3 is buried. Dort got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down.
Puts up a deep 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Thunder. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Hartenstein. Down low. Outside, Dort. And the 3 ball is good. Dort's got 8 points.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Thunder lead by 8. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Timberwolves on offense. Back to Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Randall from outside. Offensive rebound. Reed misses. The Thunder leading by 8. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the